Who doesn't know Sean Long? First of all. Sean Long, toy reviewer since how long?
Dude, I've been doing it since 2008 now.
2008, wow.
January 1st, 2008, my Transformers Classics Deluxe Starscream. I still remember that. New Year's Day was my first time doing a Twitter server. 2008, man, it's 2014, so yeah.
I know, but it's also kind
Man,
of...
how many years is that? Like
This will be creeping on 7 years.
7 years, that's crazy.
7 years. Wow.
Woo! Yeah!
But yeah, I mean, at first it was just a hobby, and I was working as a customer service rep, and now I'm doing it as a full-time job. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, you're living the dream, Sean. Living the dream. Well, like, I know, like, when I listen to Toy Talk Live, you do, like, you have a little format how you go. So, like, the first question I always hear is, what's your pickups of the week?
Oh, yeah. So, this week, I got that, earlier in the week, I got the Sideshow Collectibles Batman 1/6 scale figure. You know, Batman turned 75 years old this year, and yeah, it's an amazing figure. I really love it. Yeah. And I also picked up my Maddie collector stuff. I got my continuing with Batman. I got the Batman cowl, the Adam West one. So I'm planning to be Adam West Batman for Halloween in honor of Batman 73. So I got to do my Batusi, dance. I got to practice for that and do my I'm thinking about whenever I cosplay as that, to get like those big cardboard cutouts, like bam, wow, bam, and spray, get a spray bottle that says shark repellent on there, and like get a giant bomb. And it's like there's some days you just can't do it. Adam West, that show actually influenced a lot of my humor on YouTube and stuff like that. Whether that show was intentionally trying to be comedy or not, I just thought it was. Even though we love Michael Keaton, Batman, and he's my favorite, I still think Batman, Adam West, I was like our gateway into comic book shows, comics in general. And you gotta give, even though people like for a while were hating on that show, you gotta give it up. So. But going back to toys, I also got my Magic Collector stuff, Rio Glass, and I think it was Double Mischief, or was it this one? I think Double Mischief. And then what else did I get? I got something else. I'm always getting something, but oh yeah, I got the Elder Predator from Predator 2. The one that he gives the gun to Danny Glover's character, and yeah, no, he's pretty awesome. I always wanted the Elder Predator. So yeah. By the way, anyone think that Hot Toys should make a freaking Danny Glover from that movie? It's like, well, they made like all sorts of everything. Anyone like Predator 2? You guys want?
Yes. Yeah.
Like
that's
who
what got me into Predator.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like who would want like a Hot Toys, Danny Glover? It's like he's too old for this shit,
Yeah. I went to school with his daughter.
Oh yeah, that's right. You told me about that. That's pretty cool.
Interesting. So if I had a dog, Danny Glover, then that's just completes the circle.
What did
he say to you?
Oh, what did he say to you?
When you told him that?
I brought him like my grade school pictures, like our class pictures. And I was standing next to her in her fourth grade picture. I don't want to date myself, but yeah, he was totally cracking up because he remembered these photos and everything, and him coming to school, picking up his daughter and stuff. I remember those things too. So he got a kick out of it. And when I went to his panel, and this was at Stockton Con, he's like, yeah, it's like the guy before me went to high school with him. When he went to George Washington High School, I think.
Yeah.
So he was like saying, yeah, this is great. And the moderator asked me, can you top that? And I was like, I went to school with his daughter. I was like, okay, that's pretty good.
Wow, so you topped it.
So that was pretty cool. I wish I recorded that panel, but that's another whole different story together. But as Charmin says, I digest.
Yeah, he's getting married next weekend, so I'm very excited.
Wow.
Is anyone in our friends here? You guys going to the wedding next weekend?
Where is
I didn't even know about it.
Oh, never mind.
Wedding crashers.
Yes.
No invite.
I know, but yeah.
Everybody were crashing.
Yeah.
Well, show up
you guys will definitely be all invited to my wedding. Even people I don't know, you're invited to wedding. But you have to pay for your own food as well. But yeah, so if you guys realize at this point in my life, because in to the people I'm recording this on for the panel. Yeah, I'm moving next week to a 4-bedroom house because
What city?
Sacramento. So we do want to move. I know for people that don't know this, I'm a Bay Area kid. I was born and raised in San Jose, and then went to I lived in Hercules, which is a town near East Bay Area. Yeah, so I missed the Bay Area. Some of the people you can't see this in the video, but I went to high school with him, Eric. Shipwreck. I went to high school with Shipwreck. Pretty awesome. So we were at a naval school. That was Joe. But it was awesome, and I missed the Bay Area a lot. But we will plan to buy a house eventually in the Bay Area after this house that we're living in, because I think that's the dream. You always want to buy a house. We're renting a house now, but yeah. So I mean, going from a 2-bedroom apartment to a 4-bedroom house, I think that's a great upgrade. So, and now I'm going to have a collection room and an office, not both. And not having all the toys on the living room.
It's going to slowly turn into another collection.
Well, my fiance, who's not here sadly, she's in Santa Cruz right now. She doesn't mind that some of the action figures, like Hot Toys, will be like, I'm gonna put the Batmobile in the living room area. I know I'm gonna eat like around
it. That's my paperweight.
And anyone that owns and knows the Hot Toys, and I actually brought it last year for this expo. It's a huge thing. It's like at least this big, like right here on the table. So yeah, it's huge. And I got a tumbler. I'm gonna get the DeLorean that was just announced.
Yes.
The Hot Toys Back to the Future one. That'll be coming out in 2016.
And that's on your Comic-Con video. Right?
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly. It's huge.
Check it out if you haven't seen that video yet.
But so we're definitely going to keep it like a mixture of nice, classy, artsy, and collector. I guess that's the best term. But anyone that is a collector here knows that battle you have with your spouse or your roommates about like, wait, why are you putting this out here? It's like, well, it's awesome. But no, it's cool. She appreciates the collection. It's just, it's going to be nice to have so much more room and stuff like that. But, anyway, did you want to ask any more questions?
Well, let's see. I know that you recently hit 140,000 subscribers.
Yes.
Congratulations, Sean.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's definitely a toy milestone.
Oh yeah.
If I ever saw one there, that's quite an achievement.
So kids, when you grow up, just keep playing with toys and make videos about it, you'll be fine.
Let's see.
You can make a living off it.
And the inside, the ins and outs of the industry. I was in Scott's panel earlier. Talked about 3D printing and toys and the technology.
Oh, I forgot to bring my action figure, man. That was 3D.
Oh, it was. Oh, yeah. Your long action figure.
Yeah, that's my face. I have my own action figure. That's when you raise 140,000 subscribers to get your own action figure. You can buy it though, but like that's they sent me. So that's great.
So what do you see like the toy industry going with now with this 3D printing that could like you could like essentially tell people like, oh, we can print our own action figures at home.
Yeah. There was actually, did you guys hear about this? There's a Avengers kind of, I forgot who's doing it. It's like either not Mattel, Hasbro or someone. There's a special promotion going on. I think it's either for Guardians of the Galaxy or Avengers next year, where they're going to make, it's at special places, like I think at Walmart, Walmart. And you can actually get your own 6-inch action figure, like kids can do it. And
oh my God!
Yeah, it's going to be like a promotion thing. So the 3D printing thing is really taking off, and I know even Gentle Giant does it with their sculpts. And my main thing is like coming from an old school background, like even with Hot Toys being the handcrafted. I'm all about the 3D printing, but at the same time I do like the craft. It's kind of like how with comics now people are doing digitally versus hand drawn, but it's kind of a mixture of both. So I kind of like the mixture of this whole new technology, 3D printing, where you can get your own action figure, which is pretty awesome, and it's pretty accurate for the most part, but it is cool having the whole handcrafted like sculpting, which Hot Toys is known for, and Sideshow, and I don't want that art to go to die and stuff. It's kind of like, just because comics are digital, it doesn't mean people don't like having the physical thing in their hands.
Well, that also brings up the fact that we talked about this before, about like now, about toys for the next generation, or if any, because of the video game digital.
Yeah, the Disney
digital
Infinity
age.
and Skylanders are the biggest selling thing right now.
Yeah, wow.
We'll have virtual toys with
Yeah.
the mask on.
I know.
And they're not really, I mean, they're like sculpts, but they're
Yeah,
not really.
they're like they have like
Yeah.
2-3 points of articulation. I've seen them. The Disney Infinity. By the way, I think I'm all about Disney Infinity and Skylanders. I haven't played them, but I think the concept is really awesome for you kids nowadays. That we grew up on video games, the 80s with NES and Super Nintendo Genesis and all that. But yeah, I think it's. For me personally, I would try to incorporate a little bit more in the toy element of it. Like have the toys where you can't go play your PS3, PS4, Xbox, whatever, and have it where like, oh, they're at least a little bit more articulated when you can play with them. And then, because then once you put them on there, it's like, okay, now I'm all about the video game. It's like, okay, well, it's still, you're trying to put those worlds together. It's like, you gotta make the toy part and, put the toys on.
Yeah, it's like I noticed, like, like a lot of toys that are out there. I mean, they're still making kids toys like more. Some manufacturers are trying to, I guess, reinvent
Yeah.
the wheel, maybe a
Yeah,
better term.
these are actually pretty cool. Chardimas, my buddy, has reviewed a couple I've seen them. And I always like, there's actually, I'm planning to get it, and you guys will know this, I'm getting that Baymax from Big Hero 6 that you can actually put on the armor.
Yeah.
I think that, I always loved toys, even like the Kinder Batman, where you actually snapped on his armor from Bruce Wayne. I thought those were always the coolest things, and I like mix and match toys, so I think Hasbro is doing a good job with these things, the whole mixing match. I think this is more executed better than like those Iron Man hats,
Yes.
which I got a million views on, by the way. Thank you guys for watching that video and really liking that. But this is way better executed. Even if the sculpts aren't as cool as Marvel Legends, I think as a toy, this is really cool. I would definitely, if I had kids, I would definitely get them. Make sure they're ages 4 up. You don't want to choke and mash up in your throat and stuff. But I think they're cool. Yeah, I totally support that kind of stuff.
But it's like a lot of toys are like geared for like the older demographics, I guess, with the hot toys like you mentioned. And
by the way, did you guys see? I posted on Facebook, Instagram. Did you see that Target now has a collector's corner on end cap where they sell like Game of Thrones figures, Magic figures. They sell Walking Dead figures.
I did see that photo. Yes.
Target finally, we've had Marvel Legends and DC Universe Classics, but now we can finally buy adult collector figures. I mean, it's not like Hot Toys or anything, but it's really cool to see that they're that people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, older can actually buy their action figures in the toy section, not feel like, oh God, why I'm just passing by. It's like that kind of like thing when you're buying a figure. It's like, oh, I'm buying this for my nephew or my son. It's like, no, it's you always have that excuse. But no, I go to the toy aisle every time I go to Target, so it's like I don't even care. It's like I make a living off of YouTube. Who are you to judge me? No, it's like that. Not everyone's like that, but don't feel ashamed about it because it's so open now. It's such the geeks inherit the world now. So, like I said, kids, don't ever feel bullied because you play with toys. Because there was a meme on Facebook where it's like when you're a kid you love toys, when you're a teenager you hate toys, and when you're in college you love toys again. It's like. It's funny how it runs full circle. It's like when you're in high school, oh no, I like sports and I like music and whatever. But now it's like then you reach that age. Wait, toys were always cool. Why did I stop liking toys? It's like I was emo or something. But yeah, so yeah.
I'll ask one more question before we open it.
Yeah, then you can win toys.
Win toys, yeah. A lot of great toys that's out this year and coming out, still coming out. What do you think is the toy of the year this year?
Oh man, there's so many good stuff. I got Wheeljack on the way, the Masterpiece Wheeljack, which I'm very excited for. But there's been some great stuff that's coming out. We still Ultramax. I was just about to say it. It's like I swear, like the jokes,
But Wheeljack's starting to come out and Bumblebee soon, and Ultramagnus won't be out till late this year. So
Star Saber.
Yeah. Oh,
and Star Saber. So until then.
Well, you guys know I'm big on Hot Toys, so the ones that I'm really looking forward to is that RoboCop that talks, that Peter Wheeler voice RoboCop. That one is die-cast, it has interchangeable bow damage pieces.
Did you already get that already?
No, it has No, it's coming
I'm
out.
gonna get like a sample.
It just came out overseas, but if I do get a sample, I will let you know, and I'll have that review of it.
Yes.
And then,
I have pre-ordered.
yeah, we got a few more Iron Man figures and Captain America, Winter Soldier. Are you talking about things that are about to come out?
About what you have right now.
Yeah, there's so much good stuff that's come out. Gosh, I'm trying to think. Oh, and I'm waiting for Leader Jetfire too, which I'm not excited for. But stuff that came out already. I mean, there's so many amazing Hot Toys figures that came out this year. I mean, I really like my Iron Man figures. Like Diecast Mark 42 is amazing. The Diecast Iron Patriot. The Silver Centurion armor. I'm a big Iron Man fan, honestly. Batman-wise, it's so great to have a Hot Toys Animalist Batman Robin. And those were the most fun videos I made this year. I put a lot more time in those videos because I really wanted to make like an episode of the classic season 6 show. And finally we're getting on Blu-ray, by the way, like November 11th, I think. Like the show. Finally, after all these years, we can finally watch it on Blu-ray. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, there's so many good things that came out movie-wise. From Hot Toys and Sideshow, I love my Sideshow Batman and Catwoman that came out, and yeah, there were so many good things. We're getting Snake Plissken from Escape from New York this year, which I'm really excited for, and my God, Nathan Drake. I really have to think about it. There's just it's just so many.
So it's a typical Sean Long answer that you just can't pick one.
I know.
So you list the whole catalog.
I really love the
that's
Mark
a good
42, but yeah, but yeah, I mean, the stuff I was really looking forward to this year has not that Batman armory. I'm really looking forward to.
Yes.
Yeah, with the Alfred.
So I think maybe this year in 2014, the best is yet to come.
Exactly. Yeah, a lot of the final things are coming out, like that Doomsday I'm really looking forward to.
Yes, Doomsday.
Yeah. Oh, and that Dinobot stuff was awesome.
Now that you can only get at Manny Collectors.
Yeah, Manny Collector. So for the people that don't know Manny Collector, when they go on sale, like my buddy Eric here, like those Ghostbuster figures, when they go on sale, you have to buy them within like sometimes like a few hours, but usually within a few days if they're not like super popular. But yeah, that's the thing about Manny Collector. They don't keep things in stock. Just think of it as like kind of buying a monthly San Diego Comic-Con exclusive when those things come out. By the way, like for Comic-Con exclusives, my favorites was that Arkham Knight Batmobile was really fun, and the Dinobot, which I haven't reviewed yet, but I think those were my favorite exclusives. Like, what were yours? Okay, because I like yours. Like, you got a bunch of exclusives.
I mean, I just got back to the Thanos Imperative Legends that I'll have to look through.
You let me borrow for reviews, which I posted one and I'll post the others. But yeah, they were cool. It's like Marvel Legends wise, I really like the movie stuff like that. That Black Widow was really like one of my favorite female figures, and yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have you kids answer questions so you can win some toys.
So we'll open it up to questions. We'll start with the kids first.
Yeah. Do you want to have a question for me? Then you can win some toys.
You guys have any questions?
Yeah. Yes. What's your Cody? What's your question?
What's 1 plus 1?
Let's see. 1 plus 1 equals 2. There we go.
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh. Well, what would you make it a pick or?
You want to come up and take a pick?
Yeah. Pick a
toy.
Pick a toy out of all these. Well, what would you like?
That one.
He likes He-Man figure stroke? Oh, the Encyclo.
All right.
Oh my God, that's awesome. See, kids still like He-Man. It's awesome.
I think it's just like
It's cool. It really, Cyclone is awesome. It's like, he has that old vintage thing.
All right, Ross.
No.
Yes. Oh, yes.
I have a question.
Hey, what's up?
So I was in Kmart the other day and I came across sprue kits from Bandai.
Oh, yeah.
Have you used them? Played with one yet?
Yeah, that's a good question. I haven't picked one up. I saw some reviews of them, and they're really cool. Like I used to make models back in the day. I'm a big Lego guy. Like I haven't had time to build anything. That's why I can't wait till after I move. I can build my what was it? Not Mr. Business. It was like Lord Business. Lord Business set. I'm really excited to build, and I'm excited to build a lot of my Lego movie sets and other things. But going back to that, I also build models. I build like model airplanes and model spaceships and model action figures like in Gundams. I used to back in the day, way back, I used to make Gundams. I thought they were really awesome. So I think if you have the time for it, they're awesome. It's some people don't have the time to build their figures. Even like freaking, if anyone knows, you G.I. Joe guys know how long it takes to put on all your different harnesses and holsters. And I've had to do that with Hot Toys figures, and it's even harder to do that with a 1/6 scale figure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like trying to like tie in like holsters and like put in all the different like clips and everything. It's taken me like hours to get all the different clips and harnesses on a Hot Toys figure, so I can imagine how you guys feel. So yeah, it's
Wow.
yeah. So I think those things are awesome. If you have the time, or whether it's Legos or those model kits or any of those things, I think they're so rewarding to know that you built it. But yeah, that's how you feel. If you're one of those people that needs that instant satisfaction of like, okay, I can open this, and even taking toys out of the packaging can be a nightmare at times. So it's like, yeah, I'm glad there's no more twist ties. For the most part, twist ties were.
On the old Marvel Legends, I was got myself.
Yeah, they're all get something cool, man.
I think I know which one you're gonna pick.
Let's see what we got.
I think I know what you're gonna pick.
I already have him. He's really cool. I already have him.
That's what I thought you were gonna pick.
This is the coolest thing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I have him. Kickback is awesome, man.
These are cool.
She at least comes with a lot of accessories. Yeah, you gotta go with that. I know, man. Awesome, you Rob.
All right, Clayton.
Clayton.
I have a question.
Sure.
Got your question.
So, you have a quite extensive collection.
Thanks.
Yes, very nice. Would you mind opening it up for a community to let everybody play with your toys?
You know, it's
John
fun.
Long Museum.
Yes!
Sean Long.
It's funny if I talked to Natalie about this. We always talked about if I had the money for it. I mean, because it does cost a lot to rent. If, whether it's a comic book store or like Toy Fusion or anything like that. Like to have like a space where you can open up to the public and like have a museum. I like that. I like when you guys, my friends, have come over to my place.
I love it too.
And, oh yeah.
They want to get all my collection at my house.
Oh yeah. Watch out! There's a camera there, bro. It's like, yeah. It's okay. Don't worry. You're not blocking it now. But
That was
yeah.
air. I thought that was air.
Oh, it's cool. But yeah, if I had the money, I would totally have like all my stuff in like really nice like glass cabinet. You know, my detox. Oh, it's recording.
Crooked.
Oh, you're crooked? Oh no, we're fine. We're fine. It's cool. But yeah, it would definitely be cool to have that. But when like I said, I'm planning like a housewarming thing in the next month. And you guys will be invited. For my friends that know me personally and aren't like a creeper, I'm always happy to welcome you inside my home and let you play with my toys, as long as you don't break it. You know.
All right, Clayton, come get your toy.
Yeah.
Get your toy, Clayton.
Yeah.
All right. Toys. Yeah. What's your question?
Oh, good.
My favorite toy? Okay, that one's actually an easy one. Right now is my Batman Hot Toys 89 Batmobile with my Michael Keaton Batman inside. So that's like my one thing. If people also ask if there was a fire or something, what would I take? I would just take that with me. Like, you know, my Batmobile, 89 Batmobile with my Batman inside it. So yeah, that's my favorite toy. Yeah, here, come down and get a toy.
Yes, when it comes to finding like new toys, like when they come out, are you like the first guy at like Toys R Us or whatever, like at the door, or do you have mostly order? Or what?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. I have done the whole thing going to Toys R Us. I go to the Toys R Us's here in the Rancho one, or yeah, it's this Rancho Heights. Yeah, the one on Sunrise and the Roseville one. And I have been the first one out there. Like, you know, 10 a.m. is when they open up. And they got for holiday hours. We can get there earlier now, but and they'll be open later. But yeah, like I have gone there to get certain things, like mostly for the Toys R Us exclusives, like the Masterpiece and P10 Prime. I got there early, and I got it. I was so happy. And yeah, so for certain things that are exclusives, you have to do that because sometimes Toys R Us is good about having pre-orders where you can just pre-order and not worry about it. I don't really care about getting it first, it's just about getting it. there's a big difference about that. It's like, I don't really try to get things first, it's just more I want to be able to get it and not have to go on eBay and pay like, scalper prices. So yeah, with Hot Toys Interrupt, where you just, Sideshow or Big Bad Ultra, you guys just pre-order it and it'll be sent to me. That's one good thing about Hot Toys Sideshow figures. It just, you'll get it as long as you pre-order it and it doesn't sell out, from the pre-order. But yeah, like with retail stuff, especially exclusives, which it sucks that Toys R Us, it's great for them, but it sucks for us that certain things that we really love, like Masterpiece Transformers or those X-Men Jubilee Wave, if it wasn't for my friend Robert giving me that Storm, I would not, have my Jubilee. I would have that Storm. It's just like I don't know why they do one per like two, like a case of 8 or something. It's like it's ridiculous. Like, by the way, do you guys like female figures or do you hate female figures?
I love figures.
Exactly, because like Toys R Us and retailers thinks that kids don't like female. Do you guys like female figures or do you not like female figures? I want to ask the kids. Do you guys like female figures? Like Black Widow or Catwoman or whatever? Do you like? Would you buy a girl action figure like Catwoman, Black Widow, or whatever? Oh, you would? Okay, so yeah. Here, come up and get your toy. But yes, great question.
How about the Voltron, the 30th anniversary?
Oh yeah.
Are they gonna, when are they supposed to come out? Because they've been.
Oh, let's come out.
Are we talking about the electronic one or the Shogun Warrior style one?
Oh yeah, there's the electronic one that it did come out like a few months back, which you have too, which is awesome. And then there's that the very old school looking one, the jumbo one. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the diecast supposed to be like a key and with lights.
Oh yeah, that one came out.
already out.
Yeah, it's on. You can get a Big Bad Toy Store. Let me check that it's in stock stuff because that's where I got it.
Because they said they were supposed to be for like the end of October, November.
Oh really? Yeah, here I'll check that for you and I'll answer right now. Also, my buddy Andrew just texted me about the price. By the way, if you guys didn't know, I've been selling stuff and it's been really good today. And thank you for everyone that's bought stuff. Our buddy Andrew, who's running this convention, is watching both our booths, and so if I get texts from him, I'm just telling him how much I'm selling it something for. But yeah, let me check Big Bad Toy Store for you if it's still in stock. Oh, I was just checking with Eric for the Ghostbuster figures. So here, let me check Voltron, and luckily I got 4G, so they got fast.
So in the meantime, you want to come get your free toy?
Is that the platinum?
Yeah, it's in stock right now.
Is it stock?
$224.99. That's what it's for. Yeah, it's really awesome. Totally worth it. Okay.
For you and your collection, I know for a lot of people they start collecting as adults because they want to get the toys that they lost as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Is there, or do you have like that holy grail that you don't have that you're looking for, or you're like the crown jewel of your collection?
Yes. Great question, bro. It was for a while the Cat Slayer, which I had, and I wanted, when Thundercats returned in 2011, and sadly that show ended, which I really did enjoy. I really did like it all. I really love that show, but sadly, the Thundercats came and went so quickly, but the resurgent one. But during that time, I rebought the Cat Slayer, which at the time seemed a lot. I bought, it was like mint in box with like everything, all the electronics work and everything. I paid $500 for it, which actually goes for a lot more. So it was a really great deal. And compared to what I spent for like Hot Toys and stuff, it's not that far-fetched anymore, especially for a vintage playset. And we know how much like the USS flag from G.I. Joe goes for. It's crazy. But yeah, so that was my holy grail. But now it would be Trypticon from Transformers She-Ra. So
box?
yeah, I had Trypticon back in the day, and I always loved the old school Transformers like Omega Supreme or Skylinks that were motorized. I always loved motorized toys, and I would love to rebuy a to get a Trypticon. By the way, my birthday's coming up. No, I was kidding. But no, it's cool. I don't expect someone that, because that goes for like 400, 300, 400 or more on eBay too. So, but yeah, if I could get a Trypticon down the line, I would love to. That's definitely unless like Hasbro does like what they did with Metroplex like last year and give us like a Trypticon that's huge. It doesn't have to be motorized, but like if it has some sort of lights and sound like from Fall of Cybertron or War for Cybertron, I would love that. So I would love some sort of, if it's not a G1 Trypticon, like a Generations classic style masterpiece Trypticon kind of thing. So yeah, that's right now that's my holy grail, because everything else vintage wise I have, or that I wanted, I rebought. There's little things here and there, but it's really that's like the big one right there. So yeah, come get a figure, bro. Yeah. We got any more cool questions? We still got some time, so yeah. Yes.
What's your most favorite toy? One you never sell.
Oh well, we kind of asked that, but like, are you talking about like, well, yeah, I mean like the Hot Toys Batmobile, obviously, like, because Batman is like my favorite superhero, and I love the Michael Keaton one. The '89 Batmobile is my favorite design of any Batmobile, and then it's like the animated one and the '66. And yeah, is anyone's favorite Batmobile design the Batman Forever one? Yeah, exactly.
It's my second though.
Really? The
Yeah.
Batman
Forever?
No, the Batman Robin.
Oh no.
No, the Batman Forever is cool. I like the Batman Forever. I wouldn't mind the Hot Toys.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind one either.
But yeah, not the Batman and Robin. But yeah, so
wheel scale.
yeah, but that one, and then after that one, I think it would be like my my Iron Man Mark 6. I think that's my favorite, and then the MP10 Optimus Prime. So yeah, those are like my top figures over there. So yeah, but yeah, you want to get into it, bro? This is helping both of us. It's cool. I've been donating a lot of stuff, so I don't have toys to give out. Plus, I asked them, it's like, oh, should I bring some of my toys I want to give? It's like, no, I have toys I need to give. It's like, you do. It's like, if I'm helping you with this, I'm getting rid of my stuff. So yeah, awesome.
I was expecting the Voltron Platinum Edition.
Yeah.
There was the gold and silver.
Oh yeah.
Do you know if there's much demand for that gold version?
Well, there was a gold Dragon Dagger that like is super popular right now. So people like gold things. I remember. Yeah.
I look old.
For Voltron, I don't know if I want a gold Voltron. I mean, the Midas Armor Iron Man, which was gold, I like that. I think if it makes sense for the character, if like Voltron ever have like a gold? Not that I can remember that. Yeah, but I mean, if it was a character that like turned like like was part of the character, or I don't know. I mean,
Like when Optimus Prime, when he had that
Yeah.
that led to fight that virus.
yeah, that was cool. I mean,
Oh, the Return of Optimus Prime.
yeah, that
Optimus Prime.
And
yeah,
the fall of the G1 Transformers cartoon.
yeah, that was really
Oh,
cool.
it's a fall ever since the movie. That's the way I saw it. So.
Yeah. By the way, it's like I have a love-hate relationship with that movie. I mean, it's Michael Bella's here, by the way, at our Sacramento Expo. Voice of Prowl, Swoop, Sideswipe, and Duke from G.I. Joe, Major Blood, so many characters. And Prowl was one of my favorite Transformers.
Michael Bill almost didn't even get in lines in the movie if it wasn't for the Dinobots.
If it wasn't for Swoop, yeah. And freaking Prowl, like, he doesn't even get like a line in that movie, and it's like, why? He was voicing Swoop. Why they couldn't like have like, no, die, this at least
We
give us
can
something.
rant about that scene alone all we want. Like,
I know.
how come no Decepticons got hurt in that
I
scene?
know that was so just Okay, here's my thing. Okay, I will say one quick thing, then we'll move on.
Yes.
Okay, if you're gonna base a series on where characters shoot at each other all the time, and they're just like, remember I seen Ironhide get shot? Okay, I'll be okay. And then in the movie, all these same characters that get shot up, and that movie takes place 20 years after, like, because it's 2005 and 85, yeah, whatever. So then why would in the movie, then all of a sudden those same blasts that they would shoot each other in 2 seasons now will kill them. And then when you go into season 3, with all these new characters, same thing, they don't die.
Their armor's got soft.
Exactly. So apparently in that one time frame of that movie, I guess all their armor.
Energon was broken.
Exactly. Energon Russ apparently got through that, but yeah. So it's just for the writers. You can sell toys. You introduce all these characters, but then it's like, why do you have to kill off the old ones? You didn't do that in the first 2 seasons or season 3 and
Yeah, I think it's definitely more.
I know.
Yeah, I see the question.
Or at least do it in Beast Wars. Like Beast Wars was good about establishing these characters can die, and do that from the beginning. Like don't do that. Like every Transformer show was better about that after doing it. So anyway. So sorry. And rant. Okay. Did you want to do it?
I saw that for the Transformers, so that the movies move on.
Yeah.
They take off the old ones.
Yeah.
They never show one. They bring the new ones.
I know.
They bring the new ones, but they never said what happened to the old ones.
Exactly. Yeah. Some of our favorite characters like would show up and you never see them unless it was like Perceptor Wheeljack was a character they really needed to rely on. Like I remember Trax was one of my favorite characters, and then after season 2 we never saw him, and like Cliff Jumper, and everyone knows about the Casey Kasem thing about the car bombing incident, right? Like they named a fictional Arabic town Car Balmia, which was really insensitive during the time. And Casey Kasem is part Arabic, and he's he loved Transformers after that because it's just like that's why you didn't see Cliff Jumper and all those characters. Teletran one after that. So any other questions you guys got? I love this. Like I love talking to you. Oh, what's up? Oh yeah, like here, like asking me any YouTube.
Like, how long did it take until you started making money off it? Like,
yeah, that's a great question, dude. Great question. Yeah, very important. I love talking this kind of stuff because for anyone that wants to aspire to do what I want to do, this is what you should know. So when I first began doing that, it was obviously a hobby. I never really expected to make a living off this. I was doing customer service. I worked for Netflix. I worked for Singular before AT&T bought them out. It's funny how Singular bought AT&T wireless and then AT&T bought them back. It's weird, but anyway. And so I was doing, So I guess that's a good thing too for anyone that's like can deal with ranting people, like customer service type stuff. That will help you in the YouTube thing because when you have people screaming that they hate you and it's like I will kick your butt and all that stuff, then it's kind of like those YouTube comments like you're not even there in person, man. What you think like your comments hurt you? So, I mean, kind of do, but but that's it. Definitely, if you have a bad day, don't read your YouTube comments because as much as they can help you, they can definitely. Yeah, you have those people. It's like 50-year-old virgin. It's like, dude, I'm only 30 and I have a fiance and I don't have whatever. So but to do it. So first off, Google AdSense. That's the reason why you can. Do that. So have an AdSense account. Everyone at this point in YouTube, if you have a YouTube account, you can make money. But the way you do it, I was very consistent about it. At first, I didn't really edit. It was just a very one-shot thing. If anyone that's watched my videos over the years, they know that I really have grown. I was learning as I was doing it. So I also have to thank Apple, and this is not like an Apple, I'm sponsored by Apple or anything, but
by the way, he has a new iPhone 6.
iPhone 6, but it's beautiful. It doesn't bend, but no, it really doesn't bend seriously. But when I got my MacBook in Christmas 2007, I used iMovie, which I still use to this day. And iMovie makes it really easy to edit and really easy to upload things. I've learned, how to do green screen and how to, add special effects and sound effects thanks to iMovie. So that's a great gateway into editing because, as much as, and that's the thing, I learned to edit my videos, which really helps because when I started to not only add in my humor, because at first I thought, why so serious? You have to be serious about doing these toy reviews.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Play on words and stuff. Oh, I love it.
Exactly. So I thought because when I was watching people like Matrix Prime and Autonomous and Biker Trash Wolf and I was like Oh, by the way, real quick, I don't mean to interrupt, but how much is your lethal impact being? Because someone wants to buy it. Yeah, how much you want to sell it for? Your lethal impact being? 25? Okay, cool. See, sorry to interrupt the question, but
Like, I missed this, man.
yeah.
How come I get your free toy?
Yeah, no, but yeah, yeah. So I learned to really make the production better. I also I went from using my eyesight camera on my MacBook to I first bought like a Sony HD XLR, I think, and then now I use I was using a T3i. That was my first digital SLR camera, but now I just got a T5 line. And yeah, I think for yourself, it's always good to up your production if you can. You know, over time, you know, obviously, you know, it costs a lot for cameras and editing software, but that's what I mean. iMovie is free with MacBooks, which is great. You know, I don't know how Windows 8 or stuff. I guess Windows Movie Maker is what people use, but I heard horror stories. Yeah, exactly. I tried using it. I even bought Sony Vegas, which is very complex, and yeah, and Sony Vegas is really great, but like, yeah, it's iMovie is very easy and intuitive, and I really recommend that. So on that side of it, definitely try to learn the craft. You know, YouTube
quality.
Exactly. Yeah. Make the best tips I give people: make videos you want to see. Like if you don't like watching crappy quality or crappy or long-winded, you know, just people don't know how to edit their stuff for reviews, then make those type of reviews that you want to see. Like I try to make stuff that's really to the point, but at the same time, you know, very detailed. And you know, I don't try to rush through things, but at the same time, you can really, like, whether it's a movie or a toy, you can talk about it like in 5 seconds or 5 hours. But do people want to watch that? That's how you have to think about that. So you got to think about your audience and how you yourself will want to watch this video. So, and when making YouTube videos, I really learned that early on, and so I was really good about not only being consistent, but making stuff that people want to watch. And during the time, it was a little easier because, you know, people weren't really doing toy reviews back in 08 or 07 and 09, and then obviously people like, and which is great. I'm really happy that a lot of us like that have been doing reviews that long have inspired people, and I think it's great. Don't feel like just because there's more people now doing it that you shouldn't do it, because that's like saying, you know, there's so many actors in the world, there's so many comic book artists in the world that you shouldn't do it. No, it's like if you have the drive for it, then do it. You know, don't be discouraged because it might take a long time, or if, you know, there's so many people doing it, because really, if you have the drive and you have something to bring to the table, then why not do it? It's like no one's stopping you. That's what's so great about YouTube and the internet. There's so much greater capacity to do these things we love now versus how it was before the pre-YouTube days, where you really had to like have an agent, or you had to have like, you know someone. Now it's just like all you need is just like some way to film it and internet access, and you can do it, and it's great. And you can do anything, whether it's video reviews, you know, like those stop motions or skits or vlogs or how-to videos. You know, there's so many. YouTube is pretty much like the new TV. So just think of it as like what kind of channel do you want to make, and that's why they're called YouTube channels. And you know, go from there. So don't be discouraged, guys. If you want to do it, you can have 500,000 subscribers in a year or 2 years, and as long as you are driven. Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, man, great question. Man. Great question.
Come and get your toy.
What's how long would it take
Yeah, get a
before you
free
made
toy.
money?
Oh yeah, so going back on the short end, I started making money in April of 2008, so a few months after I started doing videos. And then where I could make a living off it was later that year, I think November or October. Oh yeah, yeah. So I remember my first $1,000 check where like, and that was after I lost my job at Blue Shield. I worked at Blue Shield, so yeah. So real funny story, real quick, because we have a little time for this. People that know this, a lot of close friends of mine Lucia, I was working as a claims adjuster, which is a horrible job. Oh my God, can you imagine you have a claim about you needing a surgery for something, you have to call Blue Shield, and I had to be the one to approve it. And for me, I'd be like, yes, approve, but no, I have to look at all the technical stuff of that. And like, can you imagine trying to tell a person that's like suffering and needs like a new kidney or something, and you have to tell them like, no? That's like a horrible job right there. Yeah, exactly. So, but I wasn't filling my, what's it called, my quota or whatever. And I remember during my birthday, 2008, that was when The Dark Knight came out. I was going to be the Joker, and I bought like this really elaborate Joker costume, and I had the prosthetic scars and a really good costume. I really went all out, and I worked on at Blue Shield on Halloween was on Friday during that time, and so I'm dressed up as the Joker, and I was going to take Monday off for my birthday. My birthday is on November 3rd, so it's going to be that Monday, and guess what happened? I'm brought in as the Joker, and my boss says, "Oh, Sean, so we've been looking at your stats, and you haven't met the quota, so we have to let you go." And can you imagine you're dressed up as the freaking Joker from The Dark Knight? And I just want, the first thing I want to say, are you serious? And it felt like those movies where, like it felt like something out of a movie. And I'm just like, oh my God, are you kidding me? I mean, it's hospital. I know, it's like, I'm being let go of my job as the freaking Joker. It's like, you couldn't wait until like after Halloween.
Did you do a really maniacal laugh?
I wanted to, but it's like, I really wanted to think this was just like a prank or something, but it wasn't. And yeah, I was going to go to a Halloween party later that night. I didn't go because I was just too depressed. And it's like, I'm supposed to be dressed as a clown. I should have a smile on my face. But ironically, that same, like a week later or whatever, I got my first $1,000 YouTube check. I was able to pay my rent, and I just started making videos more. And then through that, even though I worked, I think, some part-time jobs to help until I started making $2,000, then $3,000, then $4,000, and it's like amazing. So it was a blessing in disguise. So yeah, it's really ironic that being let go of a job as Halloween day as the Joker, but it's a great story to tell. Yeah.
I got a quick question.
Yeah, sure.
But when you're doing a YouTube channel, just real quick.
Yeah.
Cursing or not cursing,
Well, so you got to think of your audience. There's definitely a lot of cursing on YouTube, and YouTube is for the most part, it's I would say it's like a PG-13, maybe like
controversial.
Yeah, it's I wouldn't say it's like the whole, you don't see like Saw type stuff on there, or like very that, what's it called, like what's that they're called horror movies like Saw, like torture porn, yeah. So yeah, but
I don't know why you think I would know.
No, I don't know. I don't think but no, it's so with cursing, I think you could do comedy and stuff and curse. I think with toy stuff, because kids are the main people who watch it. I don't curse. I keep it very PG-13 at the most. Like, I think of it as, if they did it in a Michael Bay movie, I could get away with it, but I still I'm less than that part, because they say the F word in Michael Bay movies.
Oh shit, what are they gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. So I only say my only bad words I ever say is like bitch or damn. That's it. So, but yeah, I keep it very PG-13 and stuff like that. So but yeah, if it's for toy related, kid related, like family friendly stuff, yeah, I would. You can push the envelope a little bit, but don't. Think of your audience. Think of you don't want it to be the reason why those kids are cursing because of your video and stuff like that. So, but if you don't care about, you're trying not to market to kids, if you even say that in your channel, then yeah, go ahead, it's fine. You don't have to keep it squeaky clean. And so I'm not saying keep it squeaky clean, but just be aware of who you're trying to market yourself to. So, yeah. Yeah. Any other questions, you guys? I think we got 5 minutes left.
So I can double open doors?
Yeah, sure, why not? He needs it.
5 minutes awkward side.
Sure.
I have, so on the YouTube, do you just have your Sean Long account, or do you have 2 separate accounts for, because I know that I have one account, they wanted me to switch it to my name, and I didn't because I wanted to keep my channel name.
Yeah.
And then, were you able to get 2 separate accounts, or you just?
Oh yeah. Well, with the whole name thing, your channel, whatever you named it, it's still the channel. It's just a way they're incorporating a whole Google Plus thing. So all I did was just get rid of the X on just Sean Long. But yeah, I mean my channel's still Sean X Long, but it just when you see it on YouTube, it just says Sean Long now. So.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I mean, I was lucky I was able to just do that. It's a lot of YouTubers are doing that now instead of being by their YouTube name, they're just, their real name and stuff like that. I always, that's the funny thing about, whether it's this whole internet thing with screen names. I just wanted to market my name. Like some people like Shardamus or, Tiger Trash Wolf or Autobotamus or all these people. I was just like, okay, that's a cool thing, but it's just like, I want, I always thought my name was just a cool, easy thing, like Sean Long. It's like James Bond, my name is Long, Sean Long, But yeah, I just thought it was really easy, yeah. So, some people, it's funny, this happened to me just earlier today. Some people think my name is Scene. I don't know why. People
I've seen it.
The funny thing is I say my name in every video. I'm Sean Long, I'm Sean Long, whatever. But yeah, it's funny. People that have I spell my name S-E-A-N, obviously, but Sean Connery or Sean Bean from Game of Thrones. Like, it's like yeah, exactly. Like Sean. There's so many Sean's. Sean Penn. So it's like, well, how would you not know that Sean? And then it's funny. In Starbucks is a big thing with this. I'm very lucky if someone spells my name right. It's like it's either S-H-A-W-N or S-H-A-U-N. So it's like. I don't know. My name has so many different spellings, and I think what's another version that has like a person that has like so many different spellings? What's another name?
Right.
Yeah, that too, and like even like there's Eric with a K and C, and then there's like John could be with an N or an H, and yeah. So I feel for all the people that have different spellings for their names. It's yeah. Oh, I know, but yeah, I guess we should wrap up. Is there any final questions real quick? Or?
Okay. Gonna have a housewarming party soon?
Yeah. Oh, wait, is that, oh yeah, I'm gonna have it like around my birthday, so yeah, I'll keep you updated on that.
All right.
Yeah,
Come
toy
time.
But yeah, what's up?
How did you start off with all this? Like starting to the whole thing where you just came into the whole time,
Oh.
and all those things?
Yeah, going back to what I was saying earlier, it was just, I watched in 2007 when YouTube, I created a YouTube account like in February that year. When Transformers came out, I especially noticed this. I got back into collecting the year before. 2006 is when I started getting Transformers Classics, and Marvel Legends, and all these things. And then I saw in 2007 that people were, like I was searching like Transformer clips, I came across some toy reviews like said like Matrix Prime and Optibotimus and Biker Trash Wolf and I saw their reviews and I was like, oh my god, there's other guys like my age that are doing toy reviews. And I was watching it for a few months and then I was realizing like, I want to do this, I have toys, I want to say my mind. And that's when I did January 1st, 2008. So it was because I was trying to learn how to do it at first, like, with editing and filming. And like I said, I used my eyesight camera before I bought a camera, which I didn't buy like an actual camera until like either, I think 2008 or 2009. Yeah, so like, yeah, because I was just using the eyesight camera on my webcam. So it was mostly at first as a hobby. I just wanted to give my opinion and just, I just thought it was a great way because I was a musician before and hence my tattoos and I just like expressing myself and entertaining people. So if I couldn't do that live on stage anymore, because I'll just say this really quick, wrapping up. Being a musician is a tough gig, literally. It's really hard to, I guess that's what helped me also with my YouTube thing, because I would go to, Telegraph Avenue and pass out flyers, go to every big show and pass out flyers, go to all the message boards of all these big bands and, just promote my shows. I was promote. So that's the thing, if you're going to do the YouTube thing, you have to have that mentality. You got to promote all the time, you got to market yourself all the time, you got to be good with social media. So I think it was just because I had that mentality already. I just wanted to express myself and I was good about marketing myself and hence why I'm where I'm at today.
So on that note, with your marketability, we're going to wrap up this panel. So you want to promote where people can find you on
Yes.
the YouTube and all your social networking.
Yes, and that's a good thing too, which is a great way to segue in this. Try to streamline everything. All my YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, all Sean Exlon. SEANXONG. So just YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, just / Sean Exlon. Same thing. So yeah. And if anyone needs my cards, I have cards too. For anyone here that doesn't have my cards.
Swing by Sean's booth.
Yeah,
It's right
and
there.
yeah, we're gonna go by, but we're gonna take a picture with Michael Bell real quick because I've been wanting to meet him for so long. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the panel and for everyone watching. Thank you. Free toys.
The bot's hungry for Billy and bologna. Me Grimlock hungry for seasoned salami, slug. Why you call me slug? My name is... Me Grimlock can't call you that. It is a bad word. Wait, is a bad word? What the...